Hi, everyone. I just wanted to give you a little encouragement about how important it is that we seek Jesus and just abiding in Him. One of my favorite verses is Psalm 16, and it states the part that I like, verses 5 and 6. It says, this is just my meditation way that I say it. Lord, you alone are my portion and my cup. You have made my lot secure. The boundary lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Surely I will have a delightful inheritance. And I actually love the whole psalm because later on towards the end, it says, I just love David. He just was such a wordsmith. It says, in your presence is fullness of joy, and at your right hand are pleasures forevermore. So when I remember this psalm and I pray over it and I meditate on it and I pray it back to the Lord and I pray it over myself and pray it over others, I think about that last verse where it says, in your presence is fullness of joy, and at your right hand are pleasures forevermore. And truly, Jesus is joy. And so when we take the time to spend in His presence, that joy will transfer to us. And there's nothing like having His joy. Because when you have His joy, no one can take that away from you. There's not a person in the world who can take that away from you. I love how Paul states it when he says that nothing can separate us from Him. And it's so true. If you take that time to just sit at His feet and just be with Him, not with any ulterior motive, not with any agenda, just to be with Him, to love on Him, and to allow Him to love on you. It brings you to a deeper relationship and a place of oneness with Him. I love how Jesus says in John that He is in the Father and the Father is in Him, and that if we are in Him, then we are also in the Father. And it's a beautiful thing because there's such a unity about the Trinity. They have three distinct characteristics, but they are still one. And I just truly admire that. And I admire how Jesus was able to relate that to us. And if you ever want to know how to act, how to live as a Christian, who better to be the example than Christ Himself? So I just want to encourage you that during this season of busyness, because we just finished Thanksgiving yesterday and Christmas is fast approaching, New Year's, I just want to encourage you to take that time, sit at His feet, abide in Him, listen to Him, sing over Him, allow Him to sing over you, and just be blessed. And know that in His presence is fullness of joy, and at His right hand are pleasures forevermore. One of my favorite songs, and I don't know the title, but it's so beautiful. It goes, the more I seek you, the more I find you. The more I find you, the more I love you. I wanna sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hand, lay back against you and breathe, feel your heartbeat. This love is so deep, it's more than I can stand. I melt in your peace, it's overwhelming. Let Jesus overwhelm you this season. It's a wonderful place to be. God bless you guys.